Blue wildebeest calf weighs about 22 kgs when it's born. It's weaned after 8 months. If the mother doesn't have her next calf on 8 months, it will wean at 16 months. Females have their first calf after about 2 years and breed annually, moving out of the herd to give birth. Calves stand right after birth and can run within 5 minutes and can keep up with the herd within a day. Its lifespan is 15 years. Calves of up to 5 to 6 months old are uniformly fawn. Horns of juveniles grow straight up and begin to grow sideways at 8 months. Females have a pair of nipples between their hind legs. Males weigh about 240 to 250 kilograms and females about 180 to 215 kilograms. Habitat: they prefer open woodland, scrub and grassland. They seldom found further than 15 kilometers from water. They graze, usually they prefer grass growth shorter than 10 to 15 centimeters high. They're not selective. They survive without water but eat wild melons while they're busy migrating. They are most active during the day with peaks in the early morning and late afternoon. They avoid the midday heat by standing or resting in shade or just lying down. They drink daily if water is available, but they are more willing than most animals to drink muddy water. You usually find wildebeest and zebra together because they don't compete for the same grazing area. Wildebeest eat short grass and zebra eat taller grass. Zebra won't drink muddy water. They usually dig a hole and siphon the water so they drink clear water. Lady Liuwa was an icon and a symbol of survival and resilience. Due to years of poaching and illegal trophy hunting, lions were completely eradicated from Liuwa Plain in the 1990s, except for one lioness, Lady Liuwa. It was confirmed in 2002, and she then seemed to roam the plains for years as the sole survivor in the park. With no lions to be found, she looked to humans for companionship. Park officials reported that often she would lie just 5 meters away from their campfire in the middle of the park. Time to go to bed, she would follow, walking parallel to the path, and then fall asleep in front of one of the tents. In the mornings they would find her in a tree, just watching but never threatening them. The efforts to find Lady Liuwa, her own family, were not without setbacks. After 5 years of waiting for lions to return to Liuwa from the larger landscape, the park sport decided to reintroduce a male lion in 2008 to join Lady. Sadly, he died during the translocation process. A year later, 2 more males were reintroduced, both of whom mated with Lady Liuwa, but she never produced any cubs, almost certainly because of her infertility. 2 young lionesses were then reintroduced in 2011. In 2012, one of the females was killed by a poacher's snare, and the other, Sepu, fled towards the Angolan border. Sepu was darted, flown back to the park by helicopter and placed in a boma along with Lady Liuwa to encourage Sepu to bond with Lady, critical for the young lioness survival. This worked. After 2 months they were released back into the park and was inseparable from that moment. Sepu produced her first litter of cubs shortly thereafter. 2 males left the park and entered Angola. One was shot and killed by villagers, but the other male made it safely back to Liuwa on his own, where he became the resident male. The park sport reintroduced another male lion in September 2016 to help grow the pride and increase genetic integrity. The newly translocated male and the resident male were placed in a boma for 2 months to undergo the bonding process, and then were successfully released into the park to join with the females. While the males were in the enclosure, Lady Liuwa and Sepu would visit them, sleeping just outside of it at night and staying just a short distance away during the day. On 15 November 2016, Sepu produced another 2 new cubs, sired by the resident male. While Lady Liuwa could not have cubs of her own, she was seen helping to raise Sepu's numerous litters over the years, and it was clear that finally Lady Liuwa had a pride of her own. Lady Liuwa died on August the 9th, 2017, of natural causes. Her age is unknown, but it is believed that she was 17 years old. An extraordinary feat for a wild lion hunting and surviving on her own.
not going to go.
What do you want?
You have already paid. I'm asking, I'm working on the ferry.
How much?
Oh, you didn't pay?
No.
No.